Free Write's changed how I write and helped me write a novel in just 6 months.
After a year of participating in Creative Caffeine, I had written a novel, 300 words at a time.
Writing can be lonely work. Hiding out in a cafe or an unused corner of the house, waiting for inspiration to strike. But what if it wasn't? What if writers had an online community and a daily writing prompt that acted on their writing brains like a shot of caffeine, and a weekly writing partner to read their work and give feedback, and an online magazine to publish the best pieces of their writing, chosen by their partners each week? That's Creative Caffeine Daily.
With a prompt to write to in 10 minutes, I had no time to listen to the evil, overactive editor who lives in my head. Freed from that naggy negative voice, I allowed a character to appear in my writing.
I'm Janice, and I've published 3 award-winning books and loads of articles and essays. Creative Caffeine Daily is based on 3 core writing principles I practice myself. The more you write, the better you write. There's a creative alchemy that comes from writing first thing in the morning, close to the dream state. And writers thrive in community, when they have other writers to read and give feedback on their work.
Previously, as a TV writer, I was never able to move on in a script. If I knew something before it wasn't working, I would self-edit as I went along. And it not only slowed me down, but it prevented me from getting to the big picture, getting everything laid out to revise more creatively and more efficiently.
For 3 years, I ran Creative Caffeine manually, and it was a really amazing service for writers. Creative Caffeine members finished novels and published essays. More importantly, they wrote. Because writing every day, even if it's only for 10 minutes, helps you develop a really strong writing practice. But because I ran Creative Caffeine manually, I had to limit the number of writers who could benefit from it.
The other important aspect of Creative Caffeine was the community. I was not only writing to capture my story, but also to entertain my partners each day. And I eagerly awaited their submissions to see what direction the prompt had sent them. Some people wrote complete stories in 500 words. Others experimented with form, with character, with memory. We were on the journey together.
The goal of this campaign is to create an online version of Creative Caffeine, an automated platform that will bring all the benefits of the manual version, the daily writing prompt delivered fresh each morning, the weekly writing partner, and the online magazine to an unlimited number of writers from all walks of life in all locations.
And every free write, I ended up using in some fashion, sometimes verbatim, sometimes for character or plot development, and always it kept me from getting frustrated or feeling like I couldn't figure something out, or you complete a chapter and complete the novel, because I always felt like I was being productive every day with the prompts and that I was moving towards a goal and chipping away.
Creative Caffeine Daily will give writers what they need most: community, inspiration, motivation, feedback, and the pleasure of seeing their work published, all for less than the cost of a daily latte. Creative Caffeine will also be giving back. Once we launch, we'll be donating 10% of all profits to Dave Eggers' Scholar Match.
I tried to replace Creative Caffeine, but nothing else worked for me. I've been wandering alone in the desert since its end and can't wait for the prompts to return.
Writing is solitary work. You have to thrive, to be motivated, to be inspired. Writers need readers. Creative Caffeine Daily will fill that need. Help us help writers get their words out into the world.